Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. In Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to do a little Ice Institute recap. First off, a lot of people ask me, what's it like to put on a show like that? Look behind me. Welcome to the disaster zone, to say the least. We're busy trying to get the store back in order. And that's the thing I want to make sure people understand. That show has been put on by myself and my family. It's no one else. We moved our entire store, all our inventory over to the Arena Convention Center. And that's great, but the problem is also moving it back. And it takes a while for us to get the store in order and change things up and get them ready for Black Friday at the same time. But without my family's help, that show would not be possible at all. And I can't thank them enough. I say it all the time to their faces through text message, but I also want to tell them thank you through this video. And I hope all of you had the opportunity to thank them as well, because again, we're the only show of this size and magnitude that is put on by a family, by a bait shop, not a promoter, but by a family-run bait shop. Also, I want to thank all the vendors that showed up. We had more vendors than ever before this year. I think all of them were smiling on Sunday. They thought it was a great show. Attendance was up higher than in previous years. So again, I think everyone was happy. All the comments coming in from all of you that attended, to me anyway, were very positive, and we're always looking for ways of changing it. And next year, we're actually going to do that. We're going to move it up a week due to the fact that my nephew is getting married on Institute Week. How dare he? We talked to him about that. Just kidding. So we're going to be over the Halloween weekend. So October 30th on Friday, 31st on Saturday, and then also November 1st on Sunday. We're going to have a Halloween-themed institute that we're going to allow indoor trick-or-treating on that Saturday. We're going to encourage people to bring their kids out, and those that have kids that are dressed in costumes will get in free. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this, to say the least. Plus, one other change we're going to do it's no longer going to be called the Ice Institute. It's going to be called the Institute, because it's going to be an all-seasons institute. So again, we're learning from years past. This was our 17th. Next year will be our 18th. But again, I can't thank all of you enough for your input, your insights, and your thanks for us putting on a show like this. And again, without all of you attending, we wouldn't go through all the work that we currently do. So all of you that thought this was easy, come into the store and see what kind of disaster zone we're dealing with right now. So if you're thinking about looking at ice fishing tackle and that here at the store, give us a few days to help, give us a little time to get everything back to normal. But by all means, feel free to check out our website, dakotaangler.com, and we'll ship it to you, or you can do an in-store pickup. But again, if you have any questions, 605-336-9132. But again, from my family and myself to all of you, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, folks, the fishing report is pretty short, and honestly, it'd probably be the first time in a long time that it is truly a 2-minute fishing report. But, the weather definitely threw a curveball at everyone, especially down here in the southeastern part of the state. Even out in the Missouri River picked up some snow, but for sure wind, and that kept a lot of people off the bodies of water in the eastern South Dakota. There was a few guys that went out on the Missouri River, going out to Lake Oahe, going trophy walleye hunting, and had some success if you were dressed for the elements, to say the least. But, for the most part, a lot of people were staying home. But the people that did go out in the Missouri River, they were using, bandits, as well as deep hit sticks, and then also Walleye Nation Creation reapers. And we have all three of those on hand as well. And then also the Rapala gold miners have worked out quite well the past, let's say, couple of weeks. So again, with the warmer weather coming in, there's going to be a lot of people going back out and looking for those big walleyes. And so those are the things that you need to keep in mind. Also, we have the Rapala jigging wraps, the size 11s, and they've been working well, and also the size 9s. So don't forget about snap jigging this time of year. As far as area lakes are concerned, not much going on. Here around the Sioux Falls area, Scott Slough and Madison, a few walleyes being caught, a few perch being caught at Madison. Thompson's been producing a few. Up further to the north, it's been mainly Waubay that a lot of people have been going to for perch and walleye. But again, with the weather, it's been fewer and fewer. And I think a lot of people now are putting their open water stuff away and looking forward to the ice season. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me, and you can do so by sending it to todd@dakotaangler.com. And before we end this week's report, I want to continue to remind you to stay up to date with all the latest happenings here at the store by following us on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, also Facebook, and then also our website. It's a great way to stay up to date with all the specials. And speaking of specials, Black Friday is not too far away, so we'll be starting to promote some of our Black Friday specials here in the next week or so. So again, stay up to date with all of the specials going on through our social media feed. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! And I'm tired. Thanks for watching. Folks, I greatly appreciate it. And always, stay healthy and stay safe.